And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one again lined up. Plenty of evidence. Just getting myself situated here. You know, I was kind of thinking that since Ripple won the lawsuit, I was going to have a little celebration maybe. And what would make it better than to have some Doge vodka? You know, how good would this be? How appropriate? Limited party release. Live Doge, be Doge. Boy Jove. Boy Jove, it's Doge. Yes, that's what we do here at Crypto Hulk. You got to have a little time for some alcohol now and then. Not on the show, of course. Well, I used to, but I got to stay sharp or sharper. But my name is Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor. I don't have anything worth anything for you to listen to on this show, and that's for show. I'm not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Everything on the show is a lie completely. Right now, I just snorted one line of coke and heroin right before the show, just so it'll help me think and stuff like that. So everything on the show is a lie, just so I'd put that out there. And let's see. First 5 people. XRP Flea, Terry McDonald, Mr. OG, MKP, and gotcha. Honorable mention to Peter Tatara, who is here as number 6. Yes. I want to go over some business real quick, and then we'll start the show. And that's for show. There's a black swan coming. We all know it. This guy named Rickards. Jim Rickards. He's an economist. We're going over this. He's like the gold guy, okay? I think everybody on social media dealing with crypto and gold and shit agrees. Jim Rickards knows his stuff, okay? He's written books. He's world famous. He understands gold better than anybody in economics dealing with gold. Gold's going to hit in 1 to 2 years from $16,000 to $27,000 an ounce. Now you see why I've been buying gold the past 10 months. I started buying the gold when it was about $18.50 an ounce. Now it's $2,500. It went up like $700 per ounce. When I first went in, I bought 10 coins. Now I got more than that, but right off the top, I just made $7,000 in less than a year on gold. 10 coins at 27,000 a piece by 2027. That's $270,000. Yeah. In 2026, he's saying it's going to hit $16,000 per coin. Those are numbers that I was thinking 15. Like when I first started crypto and shit and started looking into it, after about a year, I kind of felt gold was going to hit 10 to 15. Hey, if it hits 15, that's what I'm telling you guys. It's not too late. Get a fucking loan. Get 5,000. Like silver. We just went over the other day. Silver, the industry is going to buy it all out. Silver is going to go nutso, okay? My name's Crypto Hulk. I sell gold and silver. The coins, I don't make any money on at all. No commissions, nothing whatsoever. I'm just trying to let you know. Go to my channel, which I'm going to do right now. We're going on Crypto Hulk. Okay, I got tabs. The home tab, videos, shorts, live, playlist. Click under videos. I heard if you have a Microsoft Edge browser, it works best. Look at the videos that I just posted. Go to the one that says, kaboom, this new crypto is under 50 cents. It's like the third one over. You click on that. Below the video, it says 908 views, 2 hours ago, 13 products. Go about 5 inches to the right. You'll see the word more. Click on that. Bam. You see hardware wallets. I got Trezor and Ledger, hardware wallets for sale. Silver coins, gold coins. That's what you need to get. We all know, look, we all know this is going Black Swan. We have to destroy the dollar and we have to come back with a new currency. That's what I'm trying to let you know. You're going to have a window of time when that dollar's destroyed, and they're going to come back with a brand new digital dollar, one that's backed with gold and silver. That's part of where gold's going to go. You got gold and silver and satellites and all kinds of stuff like that. These precious metals are going to skyrocket before your crypto. Look, some of you have this fucked up idea because you're watching dumb shit channels, all right? And that's okay. I'm not putting you down. We've all watched the dumb shits, okay? But you have this idea that you're going to buy some dumb shit crypto and it's going to moon first. You're going to sell it and get the good stuff. That's fucked up. You already lost. You're fucking wrecked, okay? Get a fucking loan, paid off at $50 a month, 75. Get like a $5,000 or $7,000 loan and load up on silver. If you want to get gold, you can probably get 3 gold coins for about $7,500. Get silver, you can buy a fuck ton of silver for $5,000, $7,000. Okay? Get a loan, pay that shit off over a 3-year period. Why? Because probably in 1 to 2 years, you're going to be rich. If you get that silver, $5,000 worth, and silver goes up 10 times, you got 50 grand. Okay? When a black swan hits, I'm loving it. I'm going to probably blow a fat load, okay, by accident. Everybody I know around me, except you guys that bought gold and silver coins, they're going to get fucking destroyed. Housing prices, going to dump. With the amount of gold and stuff that I've been accumulating over the past 10 months, gold, for every $1 of crypto, I got $8 in gold. That's a solid position for a black swan. I got 2 months worth of pay in XRP when it was about 15 cents a piece. Okay. I should get with XRP whenever it moons, whatever decade that happens, anywhere from $20 to $100 million. Okay. Now I got to get through a black swan, but I don't want to lower my lifestyle. I'm going to still be going out, buying food, whatever I want, whatever alcohol, creature comforts, drive a nice car and stuff. Live in a nice house, rent a nice house that I want or whatever. I'm going to be doing so fucking good when this black swan hits. I'm going to be loving it. I haven't bought crypto for 4.5 years. Okay. And when I start getting some of my bills paid off, I'm still paying off that gold that I just bought. It took me about almost 3 months now to pay that shit off. What did I do? I used credit cards, bought enough gold where it's going to take me 3 months, maybe 4, to pay that shit off. Now, I did go to it on a vacation during that time and kind of got a little behind. And I'm paying a lot on that gold to pay it off in 3 months. If I was going to pay it off like normal, it would probably take me about a year to a year and a half. So I'm bumping up the payments fast. That's where I think you ought to be. All right. Now, let's go right in with the news. I got a lot of news articles. Franklin Templeton. Let's start with this article here. They got Stellar, Polygon, and Ethereum working with Franklin Templeton now. And guess who's working with them? XRP Ripple. Okay, let me send this article to yous right there. Now, look at this. I'll read the title to you. Okay, Franklin Templeton is totally upfront. They tell us we're running blockchain parallel to the old system. Like, they're not even hiding it. They're straight up. I told you, I reported on this about a month ago. Franklin Templeton is saying we already have blockchain trading and shit. We're running it parallel to the old system. See, they're ready to go. I admire Franklin Templeton for admitting, because I have not seen any other fucking company have the guts to say it. And there's a woman running Franklin Templeton. It's like the CEO. I'm just saying, we went over, we read her article, and she's saying we're running a parallel system right now. And I'm just like, damn, she's like the only one admitting that. She probably got in trouble. But here you got Franklin Templeton. They're tokenizing money market funds. Now they're using Arbitrum. So they have Stellar, Polygon, and Arbitrum now. I want you to see what is going on. My job is to show you the big trends. I don't care what the fucking price of XRP is. Have you ever noticed something? I don't read off the price of any cryptos every day, twice a day. That's so fucking stupid. Okay, that's embarrassing. Now, what we go over here is real world news, not dumb shit speculation. You have a $420 million money market fund that's tokenized. $500 million, and this is just the start. Franklin Templeton, they have a total of $1.5 trillion as asset managers. Okay. The Stellar network is now, Stellar is the XLM crypto for brand new people that don't know. The Stellar network is the Franklin's on-chain U.S. government money funds official record of share ownership. Oh man, see what? Now, yeah, they're running they're running Ethereum. They're running, because Arbitrum's on Ethereum. Yeah, they're running Polygon. But what is the official record that they're using? Stellar. Oh, see how everything goes on top of the XRP ledger? Well, at Franklin Templeton, everything goes on top of Stellar. So yes, they're using Polygon and Ethereum, absolutely. But what's their main record of share ownership? Stellar. It's not Ethereum. Oh. The fund, here we go. The fund may also use Polygon and Arbitrum networks. Oh, may use. See, I'm just letting you know. You have to say it's Ethereum or Solana or some dumb shit like that, because the early whales have bought that shit. They need you to think, I'm just peeping on game, no fucking big deal. But these crooked whales want you to think, oh, fuck, Polygon, I got to get that. Oh, Ethereum. You know why I like Franklin Templeton? Number one, they're the only investment company that I've read in 4.5 years that admits to running a parallel system of blockchain and regular legacy systems, okay? Number two reason, they admit this fund may also use Polygon and Arbitrum for certain accounts. Oh, wow. Yeah. And the fact, number three, that Stellar is the official record of share ownership. Oh, got him. Okay. There. Let me check the comment section and let's look at some of the evidence. Terrence McNamara, thanks for the tax-free donation there, buddy. Appreciate it. My IRS is not getting shit from it. Somebody wrote Sweden in here. I made a mistake during my little greetings from Sweden. Oh, we're going to get in later about Mint, M-Y-N-T. It's from Sweden. That's a spoiler alert. I just gave it away. Okay, so we got done with Franklin Templeton. Now let's see the evidence here. We've got Arbitrum. Let me do a copy and a paste. I want you to see this. Take a look at that one. Okay. Arbitrum diversifies $27 million treasury with Ondo. So I want you to see something here. I want you to see what the fuck's going on, folks. You got Arbitrum talking about Ethereum and shit, right? It was on some other article I was looking at. But they're using Ondo, which is like an Ethereum-based platform. Remember, I'm not an expert in all these different uses of Ethereum. I try to learn the least amount I have to about Ethereum. Now, Arbitrum is working with Ondo, which is definitely Ethereum. Stephen Morris comes in here with the tax-free donation, slowly packing my suitcase for Philippines when crypto rich. So there's Arbitrum working with Ondo. Now let's go to this next article here. You already saw this in my short. Let me do a copy paste. Ondo's working with Axelar. Yeah. Well, looky what we got here. Ondo Finance and Axelar integrate Now we know that Ripple and Axelar are also partners. Isn't that something? So even though Ondo's working with BlackRock as well. And let me click out of some of these articles so I don't bog my computer down too much. Ripple and Axelar Foundation, they partner to enhance the XRP's ledger across blockchains. Now, look here. Here's the BlackRock connection. Let me do a copy and a paste so y'all can see. You know why Axelar is being used? Because they got Ripple with the Ethereum virtual side chains, right? The Ethereum virtual machine side chains. That's the only way Ethereum's going to fucking work anywhere. See, imagine Ethereum is a broke down donkey from India. The name is Sanjing. So its owners put Sanjing out to the pasture because Sanjing is just a useless donkey, okay? But then again, Ripple comes along and saves Sanjing's ass, because a donkey is an ass, actually. And they have something called Ethereum virtual side chains to the ledger. That allows Ethereum to work, be interoperable. How about that? Ripple saved Ethereum's fucking ass. So that is the Franklin Templeton article. We've got Polygon and Ethereum mixed in there, which is not the main ones. Franklin Templeton just showed us that the main one is Stellar. And we know for all that Ethereum and Polygon shit to work, they got to work with Ondo, and Ondo's kissing Axelar's ass, and Ripple's working with all those assholes. And that's how all the shit fucking works with the interoperability. And that's because Ripple has something all these dumb shits don't have. It's a bridge. It's called interoperability. And it's able to hop all over. You can put all kinds of platforms all over this Codius bridge thing, and it all works. It all works brilliantly. Codius has got the native client from Google, so it can interpret all the different Polygon language, Ethereum language, whatever language, layer 1, layer 2, whatever fucking layers they got, Codius can interpret it all. So that's how Ripple's bridges work, is from Codius. And everybody's happy. See how all that works? It all goes right back to Ripple. Now, let's go to this article here. Here's the fun one. Let me show you this article here. You're going to love it. Guaranteed, or your money back. Well, not quite. Look at this article here. Philippines. Wait, let me take a look at this one. This one's Singapore, Monetary Authority of Singapore. Okay. No, this article here is Singapore, not Philippines. Hold on a minute. Okay. There's a crypto called EOS. It's 47 cents. Now, I want you to listen carefully. This is for the gamblers, okay? Robert Driscoll, Robert Driscoll, Sanjing Fund. No, I got that name Sanjing. I was listening to a little comedy skit, an Indian one, but I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I was listening to an Indian comedian, okay? And I listen to weird shit sometimes. But not that Indian comedians are weird. No, I'm just saying I listen to weird shit. But it has no relation to the Indian comedian. But this dude's wife was getting after him, and his name was Sanjing, and the wife was yelling at him. It was pretty funny, actually. I watched it a few years ago. It was like a little 2-minute clip or something. It was in the middle of this guy's comedy routine. I was surfing on YouTube. You know, you watch something for 2 minutes and you leave or whatever. So I'm watching this dude's comedy routine, and he was talking about how his wife's always getting on his case about this and telling him, pick this up, pick that up, da 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 da. And then one day she's like, Sanjing, you useless donkey. I don't even know why I'm in this marriage. But just whatever it was. So that's where I came up with the name Sanjing. So, and the useless donkey. So anyhow, let's go to this article here. We're dealing with EOS, okay? Now, they're taking great lengths to hide it. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying about, okay, if you're a gambling type, get EOS, because this just launched with, EOS didn't just launch, it's this partnership that they're doing just launched, okay? It's rather new. When word gets out, this might double to $1. So if you put in 2-3 grand, you now got 6 grand, pull it out. Now you made a profit of $3,000. Some of you guys are whales. Maybe put in 5 or 10 grand, let it sit for a week, pull it out. You just doubled your money. I'm not saying it will. Don't be a useless donkey. There's no buyback. Forget it. All that dumb shit with the buyback, okay? The government is about taking away. It's going to be the great takeaway. They're going to declare a national emergency. You're going to have to give up all of your crypto because it's systemically important to the survival of the United States. An emergency order will be issued. The government ain't buying back shit from you. Come on, stop it. Stop it with all this handout, free shit, free that. You want free college? Join the fucking military like I did, all right? Let's see. You want free college? Donate 4 years as a teacher in an inner city school to help out kids that are disadvantaged. How about that fucking handout, okay? And some of them schools, just like working in the military, okay? So, and probably some of those schools, you're more likely to get shot than in the military. But I'm off on, I used to be a teacher, so only for like a year for 5th graders and about a year for high school. That's about all I can handle. Probation is much more fun. I can really fuck them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I would never do that. Okay, here's the title here. How tokenization firm Chintai, Chintai, is chasing the real world asset opportunity. Chintai CEO David Packard. Now remember, all this shit's using EOS, okay? They don't mention it in here, but I'm a little investigator. So it's 47 cents now. This shit might ping at $1 in the next week or two. You could double your money possibly, but don't. Just whatever. You're the fucking gambler. I'm going to give you the information. You decide what you want to do with it. I'm not telling you what to do. I get it. You have a CEO named David Packham. He weighs in on the opportunity to simplify real-world asset management. See, this is a real-world project. This isn't fucking, Doge or Dogs or whatever, some shit like that, or what's that green dude? Peppy or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, this is real-world banks getting things, whether it's houses, money market accounts, they're tokenizing stuff. That's what Chintai is. One of the most talked about pieces of the next wave in crypto has been the tokenization of real world assets. You can look here. One of the firms chasing that opportunity is Chintai, is looking to help entrepreneurs and businesses in the process of issuing and managing real world assets. This is not a scam, okay? This is something you want to look into. The rush to tokenize anything from fine wine to collections to private companies. If you're an accredited investor, I would look into Chintai and get maybe the actual company shares of Chintai. If you don't want to, you can use the crypto EOS, okay? But look, when you get first mover advantage, that's a big deal. I'm not saying this is a long time favorite. You should hold it forever. I'm not saying anything at all. A lot of you guys, you already know more than me, okay? I'm just putting information out there in case your financial advisor never told you about Chintai, all right? He likens Chintai to the Shopify of real world assets. Look, when you get first mover advantage, sometimes they come in and boom, they take off, and sometimes they fade away. But these people are trying to be the Shopify of people buying crypto tokens. Okay, that's how we get rich. They're trying to make a complex online business very easy for people where you log in, you buy your tokens. That's what they're trying to do. Okay. This is not, from what I see, a scam company. I'm just reading the news for what I see here. Let's go to the next page here. Now, if you're an investor and you actually want to maybe buy shares of this company, here's their actual website. So this would be more for like an accredited investor, somebody who's watching who's like a millionaire already. Stephen Morris, thanks for the tax-free donation. Plot for Dangerous Minds. Then you got Kitch J. Thank you very much. Tax-free donation there. I'm trying to focus on. Okay, so the next thing I'm showing you here is the actual Chintai website. Now, here's where it starts to we're getting a little bit deeper, okay? This company's mixed up with the Monetary Authority of Singapore, okay? That is massive. Singapore is not fucking around with dumb shit crypto tokenization companies. Just my personal opinion, I'm feeling safe about this. I'm feeling safe enough where I would talk with my members and say, hey, this is looking actually pretty legitimate, okay? Yeah, it's not with the cryptos that we want exactly. This might be something where I get in and get out once I made some money. But not necessarily always, because this company, look, they can move and groove. Today they're working with EOS. They can flip it and be with something else. I mean, you can either go with EOS or go with the Chintai stock, either one. The Monetary Authority of Singapore is not working with scams, okay? And they're giving these people a license to do this stuff. They're monetizing real world assets. That's how we get super fucking rich, okay? So there's that page. I got to make a short video here because this next page, YouTube won't allow me to share it. So here's their 2018 web page. You can see that it's Chintai right there. Look right there, connecting the EOS community. So there's your proof. And I'll show you that's November 13, 2018. Let me send that to you. Hold on a minute. Okay, it should be posted within 30 seconds to a minute. Now, what am I looking at here? This is 2018, 6 years ago. Powering delegation for the new EOS blockchain, a global decentralized leasing platform. And if you click this button, it says launch EOS. And I just launched it. It looks like it's their exchange. Leasing benefits of the Chintai platform will be substantially expanded with the CHEX utility token. Okay, if you find this crypto, here's what they're going to use. This is what it's the EOS, but they're using a token here called CHEX. If you want to buy the token that this company is using specifically, it's CHEX. I don't believe it's the EOS token. I think maybe the EOS platform, but the token that Chintai is using is CHEX. Somebody look that one up and let me know what the price of that one is right now. I'd be curious to find. It's not going to be that high because this company is just starting right now to tokenize shit. When this thing takes off, you might 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 100 times your money with this. If this thing's like 1 penny or something or half a penny, you are in so fucking early, okay? Now, again, this is from 2019. This web page is no longer available for people to see. You're seeing shit nobody else can see right now, okay? Okay, right on. Super DJ Super Chancho. I really appreciate that. MAB 1914. Right on, dude. So CHEX is at 8 cents, everybody. Just thought I'd put that out there. 5 Dennis 123 comes up with the answer. Looks like first here or whatever, but still, it's all. I appreciate everybody went to look that one up. That's on you guys, okay? If I was a gambling type, which I'm not, I would throw $500 at that shit and get whatever I could. And I mean, it depends on what your appetite is. This thing just launched. Think about it. You're getting in when it just launched at 8 cents. Hong Kong and Singapore and all, they're taking off first. These are the ones that are going to shoot up, and then I would exit out of those. If this thing goes to $1, you just like 10 times whatever you put in. So I would just, I bought at 0.07. Oh. So some people already got it. All right. Not listed on Uphold. Typical. Raoul Paul did a YouTube with the guy who made it. Okay. Now remember, I'm not an investor. I read news. Now I was going to make this show a paid program. So, but I decided to make it free. Okay. This is one example. When you get a paid membership, I find shit like this and I do research on it. And then I present something like an investment company would. Hey, here's an opportunity here. You're getting into the ground floor, brand new company, Chintai. I mean, it's not brand new, but I mean, the tokenization aspect where they release it to the public and shit, that's brand new. And it's 8 cents. What if this thing hits $1, $2, $3 and you put in $5,000? Ooh, wait, now I got whales, not the average person, but I got whales that might want to put 5 or 10 grand in this. And who knows? I'm just letting you know. Checks has been out for 3 years. Okay. 5 Dennis 13 says something about 3 months ago. I don't know what. www.coins.ph. Yeah. Okay. Well, it possibly has been out for 3 years, but this is like brand new news that they're posting. So I did a little research on it. Maybe get EOS and this, or just go with the CHEX. I don't know. That's for you to look up and figure out on your own. Now, the reason I bring up Singapore is important with this is because Singapore doesn't work with dumb shit companies, okay, like America does. EOS has been around. Maybe it's just the platform of EOS, but whatever. They're using EOS and CHEX, and I don't know the particulars with this company because I don't mess with those, but some of you guys want to gamble and you want opportunities other than just, you want something maybe you can flip and make money. You don't care if it's going 1,000 times. You want it when it hits 50 times over. You want to sell that. Maybe put $1,000 in, you make 50 grand, like whatever it is. Like, I'm just here to present information. and obviously not a financial advisor, and you decide what you want to do with that information. Here's Ripple Singapore. Go to the 2-minute, 16-second mark. 2-minute, 16 seconds. What have we got? The Ripple logo, Ripple Singapore. Nobody on the internet has this. Nobody. Okay? What I'm showing you here is 2013. Ripple was in Singapore. They had a gold and silver vault. They were exchanging money and silver and then eventually cryptos and shit like that. I'm showing you this here because Singapore obviously is a country. Think about this. Ripple Singapore. What is that? That's a San Francisco-based crypto. I want you to think about this. How did our government allow this? Just think. But you got Ripple San Francisco opens up a company called Ripple Singapore, and they work with the government of Singapore. That's fucking amazing. The government of Singapore is not fucking around with dumbass crypto. So what is this telling me? Singapore is a big shot player. They don't fuck around, okay? And they're hooking up with Ripple Singapore. So if they're licensing Chintai, which they are, then Chintai is not a fucking scam. And I'll tell you what, I think the Chinese are probably behind it too. If it's Ethereum, you know the Chinese are behind. We already went over all this with Vitalik Buterin, who was working with the Chinese company Wang Zhang, okay? And Wang Zhang was working with the Chinese government because this is Chinese. So there you have that. I'm getting out of that subject. EOS right now is 48 cents for the crypto EOS. Just thought I'd put that out there. It might be worth to hold on to. And if EOS pumps 20%, 50%, you can make money. But anyhow, enough of that. I'm not a trader. I don't do that shit. Let's talk about gold. I'm sure hoping gold goes up to $16,000 to $27,000 in the next couple of years. Peter Tatara hooked somebody up with a membership. And that was Blend Brothers. Awesome. Okay, WLM picked up some silver today. Opted to buy silver over gold today. I'd rather buy silver. I mean, that article we read, or I read to you, they're saying they're going to run out of silver like next year. Like shit, man. If you have $1,000, put it into buying a bunch of silver coins. And if you're a whale, then just get some gold. Okay, here's the article right here. And I just gave that article to you. Okay, we're going to go over this real quick. How much time do I got? I got to pick somebody up from work. 37 minutes. I got about 20 minutes. Okay. E-Chronic. Interesting. Wait, Peter gave somebody else a membership. And that person's name is E-Chronic. Welcome to the channel. You got the best crypto channel in the galaxy there, buddy. Economist Jim Rickards highlights gold's opportunity during market meltdown. Now, somebody I think it was on my Twitter or whatever it was, said something like, what is it going to be like when gold is at $16,000 or $27,000? Said you could imagine how bad everything will be, or how, no, not necessarily. See, here's the reason why. We don't even know what the price of gold is, really. Okay, gold right now is manipulated. I'm telling you what, I think the price of gold really, like right now, is about $4,000 or $5,000, maybe even higher. Okay, but they artificially suppress it. All right, and these Chinese banks and shit just keep buying the shit out of gold. It's crazy. Now, when they reevaluate gold, remember, money is all going to be backed with gold and shit. Maybe for a short period of time, things will be bad, but I think all currencies around the world are going to be backed with gold. But right now, I think everybody has to admit the price of gold and silver is probably manipulated. JP Morgan gets busted all the time for manipulating metals markets. So, and these world gold councils and shit. So, I'm going to cut straight to the point here. Jim Rickards, if you know about crypto, everybody knows Jim Rickards, okay? Very, very reputable guy. No hype. No hype with Jim Rickards. He's a straight shooter. He's a gold bug. He's an economist. And he can tell you exactly shit that's going on all around the world with gold. That's what he does. Like I do this, he does way, way, way better what he does dealing with gold. And Jim Rickards is saying, let me just cut right to the chase here, what everybody wants to hear. He said in the past gold was going to hit $15,000 in 2026, up to 27,000. Are you here? $30,000 almost for 1 ounce of gold? Telling you, everybody, buddy. I'm telling you, buddy. Now, maybe silver. Look, gold, if it went to, that would go up about 10 times, 15 times, okay? Right from right now till 30, that would be like maybe 10 or so times, okay? Less than that. Silver, if you run out of silver, maybe silver goes up 20 times. So I've heard people say they're really smart in all this metal stuff. You can make more money in silver, but you got to carry the shit, right? I don't want to have, if I go buy silver and spend 10 grand or something, like I don't want to have 10,000 of silver. That's a lot of fuck. I've already got some silver quite a bit, and that shit's fucking heavy to move around. But I think possibly you'll make more money off silver. That's what I'm told. But gold's easier to, put in a warehouse and shit and move it around if you have to. But silver, holy shit. Like, you won't believe it. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but like one gold coin, you could put one gold coin in your mouth. I could put 5 gold coins in my mouth. That's 10. 5 times 2 is 10. I could put $15,000 worth of gold inside my mouth right now. If I have $15,000 in silver, it's going to weigh about 25 pounds. That's not going to fit in my mouth, okay? Now, it'll fit inside Gary Gensler's mouth because his cheeks are all stretched out. Oh, not those cheeks. I'm sorry. But you know what I'm saying. So, Jim Rickards, 15 to 27,000 bucks in about 1 to 2 years. That's what he's saying. And this guy's reputable. He's not a hype guy like me. Now, let me get some comments, and we're going to get into this next article. You're going to love it, okay? Because they're trying to hide shit. And I'm going to expose these people. You got the Chinese involved. I'll go into this in a minute, okay? This show might start buffering. Just want to let you know. That's what YT does. When I start saying too much truth, the show turns off. People get kicked off. They do all kinds of shit because they can't handle Crypto Hulk channel. It's too fucking real for them. Gary the Guzzler. I buy 10-ounce silver bars and gold coins. Let's see. Okay. This is like a deep dive. It took me a little bit of time. So I wanted to have this one interesting. I might have to make a short video because some of the shit, I think I got it. I don't know. I might have to. Anyhow, here we go. MUFG. That's Mitsubishi. It's Japan's biggest bank and a Ripple partner, by the way. MUFG invests $393 million in Filipino fintech called Mint, MYNT. Now, that sure seems like a lot of fucking money for a Filipino company, right? Oh, it's not Filipino. Crypto Hulk. Oh, no. Don't be a liar. Don't be a liar. Crypto Hulk's here. I'm on duty. I'm going to expose these motherfuckers. Now, Philippine-based. It's not Philippine-based. It's actually Sweden. Well, let's continue. Philippine-based. Crypto Hulk, how the fuck do you figure this shit out, man? Philippine-based mobile payment and credit service. It's called Mint, M-Y-N-T. It's seen its valuation soar to $5 billion. I want you to see something. All of a sudden now, I've never heard nothing about Mint. And now this fucking thing's worth $5 billion? Nah. Remember what I told you? Here's an example, and I'm going to prove to you right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When shit comes out of nowhere and all of a sudden now it's almost worth as much as Ripple, well, kind of exaggerating, but still, maybe what is Ripple, 10, 15 billion, okay, whatever. When something comes out of nowhere, and I'm in crypto every day, I've never heard of this Mint shit. No. When shit like this happens, there's governments involved. There's the secret players of the industry, like the top families of the world. And we're going to talk about a top family here. And Chinese government. Oh, and the Ayala family. Oh, you said it, Crypto Hulk. We're going to get into this. And this ain't no Filipino company. Oh, no. But let's continue. So Japan jumps in, dumps almost $500 million. Seriously? Into some, look, I'm not knocking the Philippines. I might move there one day. I lived in the Philippines about 5 years ago. I lived there for like 6 weeks. One thing I will say, I lived in a really, really poor little village. Can't remember the name. Bataan, Mariveles. Yeah, so I lived in Mariveles, Bataan Republic, or I don't know what you guys call it out there. It was fucking poor. Hot as fuck. Holy shit. I'm not going to get into the conditions of living there. I'm not going to tell you how I had to take a shit. There's like a little hole in the floor, and it wasn't even like really a toilet thing. I'm not going to describe it. It was unbelievable. And that was in the kitchen. And inside the kitchen, it was like 110. And inside the kitchen also is the shower. Well, it's not quite a shower. It's a bucket of water, and you scoop it up, and you pour it on your head. Hey, those Filipinos, but I'll tell you one thing. Those were some of the nicest people I've ever met in my whole life. The poorest of the poor Filipinos, these people were super friendly. I didn't see any crime in this little village, no drugs, no guns, no one's trying to rob me or nothing like that, no gangs. These people are trying to survive, driving those little jeepneys and shit, trying to make money and shit. Very good people, those Filipinos. Anyhow, let me continue. So you got this Philippine-based company called Mint, and all of a sudden it's worth $5 billion. Imagine that. Now, who's really behind it, Crypto Hulk? Oh, Japan's MUFG is pumping this up. So MUFG is Ripple, and local investor Ayala, Ayala. If you know anything about the Philippines, Ayala is like the biggest construction landowner in the Philippines. They build all the skyscrapers, hotels, all kinds of shit, okay? Ain't nothing big gonna happen in the Philippines unless Ayala is involved, okay? Now, Ayala is in tight with the Chinese, all right? And then they have something called Globe Telecom. That's how you can't get crypto into the Philippines unless you got the Ayala family, the Chinese, and Globe Telecom. You got to break them off like a lot. They got to control like at least a quarter of that shit, or half at least. Then you get to buy into the Philippines. See how this works? Okay. If the Ayala family ain't getting in any of this, you ain't getting none of the Philippines. That's how that shit works. Okay. That's my little investigative work I was doing. Now, let's take a little look here. Oh, look, it's Jack Ma. He's like that Chinese dude that got kidnapped by the government for about 6 months. This guy disappeared, probably in a concentration camp somewhere where they're beating the fuck out of him every day. How is he mixed up? And look, the plot thickens. It's getting, now the Chinese are involved. Rebel Pleb, thanks for that donation. When the poop hits the fan, you'll be able to trade a can of Spam for a bar of gold. Most people don't have a 3-day supply of food for their families. So let's look at this Jack Ma article here. This article is from Bloomberg, about August 1st, okay? Jack Ma scores a win after fintech company Mint, MYNT, hits $5 billion valuation. Billionaire Jack Ma and one of the richest clans in the Philippines, the Ayala family. Here's how it works, everybody. Both notched wins as the company running the most popular e-wallet service in the archipelago raised funds at a $5 billion valuation. The service is called Gcash, has more than 90 million users, or about 3/4 of the Philippine population. It's operated by Mint, MYNT, a fintech based in Manila that started in 2015. Well, you know what's interesting? The Ripple settlement in 2015, when Ripple actually became a currency. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Absolutely. It's a welcome boost for Ma, who had built internet company Alibaba into China's most valuable corporation. Okay. Next paragraph. The Zobel family holds an interest in Mint through its conglomerate Ayala Corporation. See, the Chinese own or run in the Philippines through Ayala Corporation. Now we're really getting into it. And they control global telecom. So ain't a fucking thing gonna get money moved around in the Philippines unless you break off the Ayala group, which is the Filipino-Chinese family, but it's really China that's controlling all of the Philippines. And they're like, hey, nobody's gonna be moving money around here unless it's us. So that's how Jack Ma and China have to get into this Ayala family to get control of Mint. Then the Japanese get in on it too. Now, here's where the plot thickens. I want to make a little movie here. And here is Mint. And we're taking it back to 2021. Okay. Our vision, you can read that there. Mint is registered with the Financial Supervisory Authority and is a part of the Visa FinTech. Oh, now they're working with Visa, and it's out of Sweden. Right there, Swedish companies. Since its inception in 2019. Well, why are they saying Mint is started in the Philippines in 2015? We've got this right here. This is Mint, everybody. Stockholm. Look at all that right there. Now, this page was in Swedish. You know what makes it very interesting? Look right here what Crypto Hulk is showing you. Malta. It's regulated by the Malta. Now, why is a Swedish company running out of Malta claiming to be Filipino with Jack Ma involved with Chinese? See where this goes? I'm going to send you this video right now. This is a fucking deep dive, isn't it? I'm showing you here. This is what I'm telling you. When these little companies come out of no fucking where and just boom. Okay? That's a sign something very, very big, like government, is involved in this shit. That's what that is. I'm showing, I got proof right there. They claim it started in Philippines. No. This started in Sweden, Stockholm, okay? Because the website that I'm showing you was all in Swedish. I had to hit the button to do a translate, okay? It's all in Swedish and all this stuff. They're telling you it started in 2019. Yeah. Now, from Sweden to China, I don't know how all this stuff happened. I'm just showing you how this all started. Now, here's the proof for MUFG. That's Ripple comp. See, Ripple's involved in this. Let me just show you all this proof. No other channel's gonna, like, my job is to show you all the dumb shit. These people are straight up fucking liars, okay? And they're saying start them in nil. It didn't start. These people are so fucking liars. I swear to God. I knew this was bullshit. I knew it because companies don't become worth 5 billion and I don't see it coming up. That's not fucking possible, okay? There's something there artificially, government, while getting that shit controlled, shutting out all the competition. That's why the Chinese are running the Ayala family in the Philippines. And that Broadcom, whatever it's fucking called, it's a Chinese company. The Chinese are running the Philippines. That's what's going on, okay? There's your article here about MUFG being a Ripple partner. There's that. So I'm going to click out of that one. Now, I'm going to show you again how Mint really looks. There's Mint. Now we're looking at 2021. Look at the language here. This is Swedish, okay? And it's Mint. Just want to put that out there. Now we go down to here. It's that same Malta. See that? But it's not talking about Stockholm. Here it is. Yeah, right there. So let me send that to you. So now you can clearly see that the article and the Chinese, they're all lying. They're covering this up. This Mint is China, and it's under the control of the Ayala family in the Philippines, which, if you go to the Philippines, everything is made by Ayala. Everything's Ayala. It's Chinese. They're not letting crypto in there unless it's Chinese. Now, let me show you some evidence here. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Now, I'm going to show you what no other channel is ever going to show you, because these people don't know. They actually take my information and steal it. Fucking losers. I don't take anybody else's information. I lead from up front. That's how I run my shit on this program. Okay, I just sent you a China video. Go to like the first 2 seconds, 3 seconds. What do you see? Well, we see Ripple China, Crypto Hulk. Oh, now you're starting to see. We're seeing Ripple China, CNY. That's the name of their CBDC. It's the Chinese yuan, and it was made in 2013, November. Nobody's got this information, all right? Now, we run it forward. Let me run this. Well, that's probably, that's all you really needed to see. Is I just wanted to see Ripple. I got other videos on Ripple China. China, Ripple was in China 11 years ago. So it makes sense that the Ayala family and this Broadcom company, Jack Ma, who's Chinese, is all getting mixed up in crypto because the Chinese already have XRP. And the fact that Japan, MUFG, is involved, they're also XRP. So all this is XRP with the Chinese and the Filipinos trying to get it all hooked up. That's a massive deep dive right there. And Visa, I think I deleted the article already. Visa is mixed up in this, and it goes all the way back. So, and we all know Visa bought $1.5 billion of Ripple companies. I've already shown those like the other day. And that is your XRP Shaman says 2013. This shit's been planned a long time ago. Yeah. Definitely has. Very interesting. This is what my channel provides you, new members, is information like this, where I can take an article and then just fucking deep dive the fuck out of it and show you 10 different things that this article never talks about, or they don't bring it up. It might be in the article, but it never occurs to you to look stuff up. I gotta go. Shit. What's up? Yeah, okay. I had one last article. It's not a big deal. I already went over all the big deal stuff. Hulk hits the freaking seafloor. Okay, yep, I deep dived all the way down to the bottom of the seafloor. That's it. This show's over. I gotta go. I'll see y'all in my next live stream.